that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way. I love it when you move my way.
Feel it coming in the air.
Yeah.
Hear the screams from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the thrill.
I'm ready.
It's a dangerous
Stop.
love affair.
Come on.
Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's
Stop.
gonna run this town tonight.
Stop.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Stop. Yeah.
We gonna run this town.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance. Get your boutiques on, all black everything. Black cars, all black everything. And our girls are blackbirds, riding with they. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is not familiar, I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60, shot zeros. Here, Doug, back to running circles round. Now we squared up, hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing, walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile, almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
In a dark Caesar, we follow the leader. So Eric B. We are microphone fiend. It's the return of D-God, Peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming. The other side they jealous. We got a banquet full of. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake. They should. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not
Yes.
And so it's the East with the tip. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Curry in at point guard. It's Cunningham with the drive. Good on the bucket.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Maxey grabs the miss. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
Oh, that's crazy.
That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. First team foul. Jokic with the steal. And Doncic, here we go. A three ball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Brown deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Curry. The shot will not fall. Cunningham outside. Good defense by Jokic.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Brown against Wembanyama. Brown with the bucket.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Now here's Brunson. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West. Trailing by 2. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
My center is. That's him, my center. Oh,
and here is
Giannis.
the East now.
Giannis got him. That West team deadly as fuck.
Outside.
Damn. I just see who this is.
The trade.
Look, her.
The West All-Stars pull it in.
Big Allen Iverson.
They double team Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so the timeout
He
here
might know the real
by
social
J.B.
media
Bickerstaff.
team.
He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Mitchell in for Maxey. James checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for Doncic. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Jokic with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. He gets it in there. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Here's Curry. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Cunningham looking it over. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now here's LeBron. He has yet to score. And the shot is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the East has possession. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Cunningham against Curry. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Poked away and taken away by Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mitchell. Edwards against Brown. James, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. And it's the East with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. 2 on the clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. East All-Stars lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Towns. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. The East leading by 4. Brunson right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell left side. Target from outside. The West trails by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brunson's a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. LeBron comes in for Avdia. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Here's James. Great focus from LeBron. Gets in and still
That's a good ass defense. Brown is big as fuck.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Johnson sets the screen for Brunson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
The West trails by 5. And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Johnson with the rebound. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Down low, out to Brunson. Towns in the corner. Back to Brunson. Good ball movement here by the East. 4 on the clock. Towns a screen on LeBron. Mitchell wide open. Jokic crabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ooh, finish inside by LeBron.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Jay Cunningham's checked in for Mitchell. The East leading by 3. Brunson outside. Fades and shoots. That one good for 2. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin?
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here is Cunningham, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The West making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Avdia comes in for James. NSGA subbed in for Curry. To the paint.
Man.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Pretty a high riser.
Reversing around.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Avdia against Maxey. The kick out to Towns. Johnson, the pass to Towns. And here's Maxey to the middle. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. And last touch for Holmgren.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Brunson. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Up top, Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 6. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Cunningham. Now Towns. Cunningham outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's SGA. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Luka Doncic comes in for Avdia. And Curry subbed in for Edwards. Here's Maxey. Back to Cunningham. Maxey on the wing. SGA defending.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. Out to Doncic. Back to Jokic. And off the left side of the rim.
I need to turn around
Goes
this.
in for him. Jokic has got his first points in this one. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars ahead. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
I love you. What are you too? wake your ass up. Sure. Y'all.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Nikola Jokic. Luka Doncic out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Here are the East All-Stars. Outside Maxey. Cunningham outside. Brunson finds Cunningham. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. First team foul. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Doncic against Cunningham. And the dunk by Doncic.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by the West. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Max.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Cunningham. Good on both.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Jokic. Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. The East leading by 5. Now, Brunson. He's got 9. Brown outside. Back to Brunson. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Brunson's got 11.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Doncic passes to Wembanyama.
Why is he guarding him?
Going to town inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Here's SGA. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. 7-point differential. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jokic kicks to Doncic.
Ooh, I was good at that too.
There it goes.
On the drive, Giannis just dead. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Curry outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And they double up Cunningham. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson with it. 11 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Good shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
Doncic outside. And Doncic with the triple.
Again.
Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Curry against Brunson. Fires for 3. LeBron grabs the miss. The West trails by 9. James. Epic move by LeBron.
LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
James has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Brown on the wing. Cunningham. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Giannis.
No opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
No good on the free throw. The second free throw, good. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to LeBron. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the East All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game.
Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The East leading by 10. We've got Cunningham. Jalen Johnson is out there with Towns. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Mitchell in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now the West with the ball. LeBron passes to Wembanyama throws it down.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Cunningham kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The kick out to Towns. Maxey with it. He's picked up by KD. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Jokic is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. James wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Cunningham outside. Brown kicks to Cunningham. Over Edwards. It's stolen by Wembanyama. James with it. Picked up by Brown.
No.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, every defender wants to deny LeBron, but if you fall for the pump fake, all you'll do is commit a foul.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Johnson. And West also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Brunson outside. Kicks it out to Maxey.
Pass
to Antetokounmpo. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. There's Brown with the three. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Brown. Count it.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian.
Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Win
by 10. And stolen by LeBron. Fantastic.
Oh, I did not touch him. I ain't touching, bro.
Savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. Cunningham outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Brown against Wembanyama. The three doesn't go. The West trails by 7. Wembanyama attacking.
That's why I seen Duncan though. That's all he is.
And so it's
He could have just jumped there and just
clearly intent on wanting to
drop down 6-10.
make sure everyone's on the same page. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Well,
about to come back.
Minute left. That trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
With the steal. Now SGA. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Brunson. And he takes the layup in.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Here's Doncic. Takes the three. It's good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about
It's
a game down the stretch.
And you got to do it.
That was intentional, but not exactly.
Pointless to foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination. And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
You feel like he about fucking 7 foot too?
absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
What's up? You can't see
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's
You can't see
Antetokounmpo.
them?
Oh, that is a big-time
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make
Dragon
him
Ball
a
Z.
feared shot blocker.
That's tipped.
What?
Outside, Wembanyama. Jokic with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It drops.
Late in the game,
So, baby.
up big, they continue to attack.
So,
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now into the lineup for the West Coast Stars. Chet Holmgren, Deni Avdija,
From outside, Antetokounmpo with the
dang.
rebound.
Revenge.
And here's Brunson. Got it. So the East All-Stars win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
I showed him some
nonetheless.
clutch
Yeah, but
here.
I really got a sense that the fans gave him
Dang.
an emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,
Sure
I'm
did,
Kevin
man.
Harlan. And as always,
Ain't
we appreciate
我们这脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。虔诚拜三拜，钱包里面多几百。易的是，难的是等。来财，来，来财，来，来财，来，来财，来。哎，中指力、滚力对应好运八方来，散了才能聚。你不出手，说聊斋。这一把愿花钱交朋友，卖艺高人胆大，让他回馈下社会先，摸到那顶皇冠后，找你做。
Let's move to 75 now. Your Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, 6'3", number 36, Marcus Smart. At the center position, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The other forward, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And when you think of the league's point-of-attack pests, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Legs.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender. Reeves with the ball. 27 points his last game. Pass to Ayton. Jacks up a three. Adebayo grabs the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Now here's Hero. Fades away. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mitchell against Doncic. Over Mitchell. Doncic, good.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Now here's Hero. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Reeves. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Sinks it from distance.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Outside Mitchell. Wiggins left side. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The shot by James, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. Their last encounter in Miami.
Last time free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Smith. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Defended by Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the Heat with some changes. Tyler Hero comes in for Norm Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Smith. The Lakers trail. Outside Reeves. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hachimura comes in for Smart, and it's Kennard in for Reeves.
Well, I love it. He didn't settle that time for a jumper. He found a way to finish with authority.
Shot from the wing, and no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a difference.
He swipes the ball away again.
Yeah, this guy has been stealing the ball at an...
Oh, look at him fly.
Look at that power.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Mitchell. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Doncic against Mitchell. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Larabia's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's a look at some stats for Austin Reeves.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And it's Doncic missing. Miami leading by 5. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. And it's Larabia with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
So it's Miami now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Yakachonis, defended by Kennard. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Miami substitution. And Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins.
Kennard outside.
Tyler Hero.
Hachimura from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Yakachonis, defended by Kennard. Oh, a magnificent rejection. They recover it. Right side Reeves. He drops it from range.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Back to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Powell. Here's Reeves. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Pass to Yakachonis. Powell outside. Outside Jaquez. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
All right, let's take a glance at which 2 guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. You look at Kennard. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
It's not surprising that he's doing damage from deep. Guys at his position are asked to make this a staple of their offensive arsenal, and he's doing exactly this.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. That one is cash from Wiggins. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for LaRavia. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Reeves, the pass to Kennard. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 6. The Lakers with another miss. Heat leading by 7. Hero for 3. Hero on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 9.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Reeves against Powell. Outside Reeves. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Powell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. LeBron comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Here's Doncic. And the shot is good, dropping it off the front of the rim. 12 points for him.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And Mitchell launches it from deep, and Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Adebayo. Nice shot from the wing. Adebayo's got 9.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
And here's Doncic outside from way back there. Luka.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Miami leading by 8. The 3 from Mitchell. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
You have to be smarter about reading situations. There was a body between him and the basketball.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Miami also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Ware. And it's Powell in for Jaquez.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Here's Hero. And down it goes. 2 points. Hero's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Good on the 2nd one. 5 ticks left to play in the first half. From deep 3-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Miami Heat now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers. Last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Heat.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible...